Hey, hi, hello, it is Samantha here of Samantha Sutherland Art and Books, where I like to talk about art and definitely I like to talk about books, and today it's quite a heavy booktube. I have had a very busy week. Our daughter went back to school this week, so it's been tiring a little bit because obviously been having to get her back to school for the time she's supposed to start, and yeah, it's been a very tiring week. But we're getting there. And also, just to let you know, I'm in the midst of a fibro flare up, so I might seem a bit more dopey than usual, but I'm just very, very tired. Although this afternoon, after we've picked her up, we are going to the library, and then I've promised her Starbucks because we need shopping, and I'm not very fast, especially today, and she hates shopping. So I promised Florence that I would take her to Starbucks for a treat, mainly for her, honestly. The fact that I get a pumpkin spice latte out of it as well is it's an added bonus. So I've got a cup of tea, so why don't you grab your favourite brew, pull up a pew, and we'll have a little chat. First of all, I'd like to mention where I spent my wedding anniversary. My husband and I have been married for 12 years this year, and we decided to spend the afternoon as a family at Rufford Old Hall in Ormskirk. It was a stunning getting there. I wish I'd taken some footage and things, but to be honest, it was so bumpy and so windy, and also we weren't allowed, you're not allowed to take photos in the house, and I'm not sure if I got any outside the house, so I put some pictures around me here to show you the house. It is very beautiful. Just a word of caution. Obviously, my aim on my channel is to share accessible, friendly places to visit, because I think it's really important, especially if you have a National Trust pass like I do. We've got a family pass, so yeah, we've already used it quite a lot, so we've already paid it back, really, which is great. But yeah, it's not very disabled friendly, to be honest. The grounds are good. There's one slightly uneven path. There's steps going up. There's 3 floors, obviously, because it's a house. There's the ground floor, second floor, and then there's the 3rd floor. On the 3rd floor is, I think, bedrooms, and there's some beautiful samplers up there. You're not allowed to take photographs, which is a shame, because yeah, they won't let you take photos, which is really annoying. But yes, the grounds are okay-ish. Like I said, one uneven path. There's lots of steps. Where the seating area for the cafe is, it's cobbled. So if you have mobility issues and you're prone to falls, I was a little bit nervous, I have to admit, even with my rollator, because I'm prone to falls. I wouldn't say give it a miss as a National Trust property, but it's beautiful and it's a good place to visit, but it's small and there's not a huge, the garden is very beautiful. There's a little bit to see in the garden. Obviously most of it is in the house, and it's not accessible if you are disabled. Wheelchairs, you can't get wheelchairs in there, and also obviously there's no lift going up and down the stairs. So yeah, just to let you know that. Other than that, it's a beautiful property. There's a beautiful little gift shop, and it is little. And also, yeah, it's not the most disabled accessible property in the National Trust collection, if that's what you would call it. So yeah, just to let you know that it is a very beautiful place, though. If you are able to walk and you're able to manage the stairs and things, you are golden, you're fine. But I did struggle, and also I paid for it for days after. I was absolutely knackered. I was in pain. I was achy. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I went, but also at the same time, I spent days getting over my trip there. So just to let you know. And then we went another day. We went to Donna Massey, which was like the week after that, because she didn't go back until middle of the week this week. So we popped. When did we go to Donna Massey? I can't even remember the day we went. Brain fog. today, unfortunately. But yeah, we went to Dun and Massey. I did take some video footage, so I will put it somewhere in the video. Not quite sure if it'll be at the beginning or at the end. So yeah, so we went there, which was really lovely. The weather was really beautiful. We had good weather for it. We had good weather for Ormskirk as well. But we just basically went to those places and then came home again via the supermarket. Although at Rufford Old Hall, try not to rock the table, my husband bought me this as an anniversary present. He bought me some books from World of Books, but they were not in a good condition that they stated on the website. And so he treated me to this beautiful book. I found it in the gift shop. It was £3. The oldest, or the first copy, was printed in I think it was 1899. This was given to someone as a prize in 1925. I think it says Clarice Drury. I can't read the second word, and it was given to them on the 21st of June 1925. How beautiful is that? And it's called Esther's Charge by E. Everett Green, and there's even a list of illustrations as well. And there is a plate. There's quite a few plates in here. How gorgeous is this? It is absolutely beautiful, and obviously it's, I don't want to hold it up too much, and even back in 1925 people dog-eared the corners of their books. Yeah, this is a very, very, very old copy. I don't know exactly when this copy is from, and there are illustrations in it. I was just trying to find them, but yes, I saw this and my husband was like, yeah, happy anniversary, so I got this. I was really happy to get this. So I am looking forward to reading that at some point, very carefully, obviously. Yeah, we went to Waterstones in Tringham as well, before our daughter went back to school. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. It's been doing this all day. And I'm not going to go into too much about it or show you a load about it, because, like I said, this will appear in the Shakespeare video, which I am yet to film, but he bought me The World of Shakespeare, a jigsaw puzzle. It's got everything from when Midsummer Night's Dream was being put on to all the way down to the globe, and it's got everything. How cool is that? So I'm going to look forward to, I'm going to get myself one of those jigsaw puzzle table things, and I'm going to get started on this. And also, he also bought me this as well. He ended up getting this from eBay, actually, because the copy he got me from World of Books didn't say that it had a disc in it. It's not just a disc, it's a CD of sonnets, I think it is. Yeah, Shakespeare sonnets, read by Sir John Gielgud. So yeah, I will go into this one more as well when I do my Shakespeare video. But this is in very, very good condition, and it didn't cost him as much as it did from World of Books, funnily enough. Also, don't get this from Amazon. They want £65 for it. this I got, well, he got me from eBay for like £3.40 something. Also, I'm reading the past for this one because I saw it on her channel. She had it on her bookshelf and I was like, ooh, that's pretty. And I decided I wanted it. So yeah, that was my other anniversary present. So yes, and also my daughter wants to take part, Florence wants to take part in Tudor-tember, no, Shake-tember. I got this is off eBay. Oh, it's not, it's off Amazon. She wants the Shakespeare Insults one, but this one was a bit cheaper. I will be getting her the Insults one, I did promise her that. But how cool is this? It's so cool. So yeah. And also from Waterstones, he got me Shakespearean Profanities. I have been doing lots of chuckling reading these. Me and Florence played like a snap version of this yesterday, and basically the person who had cards left at the end of it won. And I've been doing 100 days of Shakespeare Insults, so I need to do today's card because there's 100 cards in this. Again, I'll go into this more for my Shake-tember challenge video. Also, I got some beautiful things from good old Etsy. So I ordered myself another of the bookmarks because obviously my daughter has that one. So there it is again. And also I couldn't resist this one because I do read in bed. I need to do more reading in bed before I go to sleep to kind of wind down and relax. So that's really, really cute. These are cotton, I think they're cotton card that they're printed on. Absolutely beautiful. And I just love the colour. It's my colour. I love this colour. I've got something about this colour at the moment. And also from Etsy, I got, if you can see these two here, so Midsummer Night's Dream, which, as you know, is my all-time favourite play, and also Wuthering Heights, which I did start listening to on Audible. I didn't get stupidly far and I need to finish listening to it, and I don't think I need to restart it again because I do remember quite a bit, I think anyway. So I got these two from something called, or a shop called QuixArtic on Etsy. They have a sale on at the moment, so I got these two on sale, and I will be printing them out, bigger proper ones, especially when I get the room upstairs back. So, and yeah, I am looking forward to that because it means I'll have somewhere interesting, more interesting to do my videos from, although I won't have my nice big comfy chair, although I will have a chair. Also from, the bookmarks are from WildflowerinBloom. AnnaHeffernenDesign the cards. I didn't realise she was based in America. I do have, you can't actually see, there's two up there. I need to replace them basically, but yeah, I got this one, which is Bookshop, and also Mrs. Dalloway. I do own the book of Mrs. Dalloway, and I will be reading Mrs. Dalloway. I did try reading it once, but reading it on the day you go into hospital for a knee op and then forgetting you had the book is not very good. And I don't know what happened to the book after that. So yeah, this I couldn't resist. But also she sent me this gorgeous little Mrs. Dalloway sticker, which I will be probably sticking on my cart. Or I don't know where I'm going to stick it actually. That's why it's not come off its sticky thing yet, because I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. I also did a little haul from Amazon for nerd stuff, as I call it, book nerd stuff. So I will probably right here put in the swatch, because I did some swatching, and I will show you that in just a minute. So I bought these Stabilo pens from Amazon, and here they all are out of the packaging. I thought I would do a quick little swatch. So I go with the boring colours first, which I think would be the black, the brown, dark brown and the beige colours. Because we all know what black looks like. So this is the black. And then the brown, which is like a dark brown. So these would be great to draw with. In like little bits on letters and things, or in like the commonplace book I'm waiting for. So this is kind of like the beige colour. I actually quite like that colour. And then you've got that's like a grey beige, and then you've got, excuse my messy handwriting, it's not the best. And then you've got this kind of green. Which is not a bad colour. These will be great for, yeah, I've already said it, for little illustrations. And then there's a mint one. This is quite a nice colour. And then you've got kind of another brown. It's quite nice. But my favourite colours are these two. So you've got a really nice turquoise. And you've got a pink, which I love this pink. This is a really lovely colour. It's like actually like an orangey pink. And that is the colours of oh, and there's one more. There's one more colour. I've completely forgot this one. It is like a, well, it's a green. Which again is another really, really lovely colour. And that is the colours of the really lovely pens. Aren't they pretty? I'm going to enjoy using these ones for definite. Right, so as you saw, those beautiful pens and the colours, they swatched up beautifully. I don't think you could actually see the colours very well. So they're all the colours that I swatched. I actually swatched pens. That's kind of weird. I am waiting for the commonplace book I've ordered, which will be here, I think it says Monday. It's William Morris paper design, and I just couldn't resist it. Plus I really want to start doing commonplace, so that like in the evening at bedtimes, I'm really sorry, I've got hair, I'm molting. I keep finding hair everywhere. Yeah, so here's the pens again. But yeah, I want to start like doing something really relaxing when I go to bed or before I go to bed, and sit and do commonplace type things. And also I got quite a bit from Amazon, and so I got quite a few of these. These are transparent post-it notes. I also gave 2 to my daughter, and I kept the rest. These are supposed to be vintage colours, and I really, really do like these. So these will be great for when I'm reading and I want to, I already do it now. I'll show you. I already am using them in here. Although with these pages I've got to be really careful when I rip off the these, because it makes it go a little bit thinner. But yes, I don't like to write in books, not unless it's like a really cheap copy of something or whatever. So yeah, so I tend to use those post-it notes. And also I got some of these, so I've got some new ones of these. I gave some to my daughter, which are here, so I gave her 2 as well. Got quite a lot. I didn't realise how many I got. So yeah, I got these for obviously to help me with my reading and stuff. But these are great because they've got a ruler on them. The other ones were just kind of on plastic that you took off, and these have actually got a ruler, which is kind of useful actually, because I can't always find my ruler. I am known to lose my ruler a lot. Also, I have finished The Frighteners. I'll put a picture here because I forgot to I forgot to bring it down with me. I finished reading The Frighteners. I finished it. I don't know if I've already mentioned this. I don't think I have. I know I mentioned the book in my last video and I said about how much I was enjoying it. But yes, I've definitely finished it now. And I've now started reading, I've been reading Macbeth obviously for Shakespeare, and also I'm reading Year in the Country? And then I'm I'm reading Blood and Satan's Claw as well, but I'm a little bit behind on both of those books because Blood and Satan's Claw, as you know, is my Summerween to Halloween book. But with being ill this week and just everything being so kind of busy, I've not had a chance to do a lot of reading, and I've been, like I said, I've not been feeling great. So also because I've got rheumatoid arthritis in my hands, a little thing is I've bought myself a tablet / book holder. I found it, the only place I could find it was Amazon. The other one was a laptop stand, which is not what I needed. But basically you put it on a chair and you sit with it like you do on a chair, and then I'll put a picture here because the picture can show you a lot better than I can explain it probably. It's for kids and adults, and it's to help with reading, and I thought it would really help, especially when I'm sat in bed or on the sofa or here, and I just want to do a bit of reading in the afternoons or whatever. And so yeah, I bought that. I got an extra 20% off because I think it's because I got Prime. I think it comes, I don't know if it's normal 20% off, but instead of it being 30 quid, it was 6 quid off. So I thought, yes, that's definitely a good investment to have. I was going to wait till October, but then I thought, no, I'll get it now because I do really need it because my hands have been really bad at the moment. So yes, it's going to come in really handy, and that's coming on Sunday. So in my next video I will do a full-on, when I've used it for a few days, I'll let you know how I've gone with it. I've been watching a lot of YouTube as well this week, not just BookTubers, but actually I've been watching a lot of BookTubers, I have to admit. I have my kind of go-to ones which I tend to watch quite a lot, and there's a couple of new ones on there as well. So I've been watching Snapdragon Life, who is, as you know, Jane, who lives in Scotland. I really enjoy watching her videos. They really are like you're sat with a friend having a cup of tea. And her dogs are absolutely gorgeous, they really are. And she's got some really good advice for helping to deal with chronic illness whilst being an artist as well. Which I have to admit, I think I've been taking a few lessons from her, which is why I want to do kind of the commonplace book thing in like the evenings, or kind of like just to kind of maybe do it in bed to kind of chill out. I've also been watching Ariel Bissett, who has just wallpapered her landing, or started to wallpaper her landing. It looks stunning. She used William Morris print. I'm very jealous because it's very gorgeous. She's doing up her house, but she's also a booktuber as well. But she's kind of been doing more home renovations, which I've really been enjoying watching because it's really inspiring. It's been giving me a few ideas, I have to admit. Colours I never would have gone for. I'm back to thinking yellow, like a mustard yellow with navy blue for the studio / library. I think it needs to be cosy. Definitely. Ruby Granger, who I have been following for quite a while. She's just finished at Oxford, and I just really like watching her videos. They're just absolutely lovely to watch. They're very relaxing, and it's because of Ruby Granger actually I discovered page flags. So thank you, Ruby. Yeah, and also I have been watching the following YouTubers, BookTubers even. A Day of Small Things, who, as you know, is Nicole. Gemma from Gemma Books. She's done a book, I think it's a June, what month wrap up? I forgot. I'm really sorry, Gem. I can't remember. But she's been doing book wrap ups of whatever month it is. Dakota Warren, who is an Australian, and she's a poet, and she's very quirky and she's very lovely. She lives in London. And she has an amazing taste in films and books. Some of the films I've actually already seen, some I'm wanting to put on my watch list. Very casual librarian, and again, so very jealous of where she's been working the last couple of weeks in her videos. Oh, I can't get the Shakespeare folio out of my head, obviously because of Shakespeare. Books I'm not reading, Kelly. I love watching Kelly's videos. Always makes me smile, as do they all, to be honest. Miranda Mills, who has who's aiding my Agatha Christie book buying, because I need now to get A Murder Is Announced. I want to hurry up and finish reading Halloween Party so I can read A Murder Is Announced, because that's set in October. I think it's October the 29th. I have seen the film version. And I really did enjoy that one, so I want the book now to add to my other books. Plus this is the year of Agatha Christie and I really should be reading Halloween Party, so I actually might sit down on Sunday and read it, because we're not going anywhere. We've got to wait in for packages to be delivered. I've also been watching a lovely gentleman. This chap is ever so lovely. He's called RoberG, Reader of Books. He's a newbie as well. He's only been on YouTube for a matter of weeks. He's a big fan of Shakespeare. He's doing Shakespeare as well, and he likes the classics. And I think he said he's a teacher, and he's just got an amazing collection of books behind him when he's doing his videos, and it's just a pleasure to watch his videos. They're always really lovely to watch and to listen to. Also, Woldenburn Reads, who is Emily. Also, I completely forgot to say this at the very beginning. Big congratulations to Lil's Vintage World on the announcement that she is expecting a new member of her family. She is expecting a baby, and I think she said she was second trimester, so good luck with the rest of the pregnancy, and I hope that the sickness does settle down even more. Mine did, eventually. And yes, she's just discovered that ready salted crisps are your best friend. They were my best friend. I went through 3 multi-packs of them when I was first pregnant with Florence because I felt really sick, and they settled the nausea. Also, congratulations to Emily on the new family member. She had her little baby, I think it was last week. I can't quite remember when because I spotted it on Instagram, and I did comment on it. So congratulations on your beautiful little boy. He's gorgeous. So 2 lovely pieces of news there. So yeah, and also I've been watching Sam Walks a lot. What more can I say? If you like walking and you like history and you want it's a history lesson in a walk, and you can't get out and walk like I can, then watch Sam Walks a Lot. I can highly recommend her channel. I do love it. It's just so informative, and also brings back happy memories, because she's been roaming around Laycock, and I went to school and primary school in Laycock. I also got to go to Laycock Abbey when I was in year 6, because as a treat for coming to the end of school before going to high school, we got to go to the kitchen and bake some bread with the actual Abbey oven Aga thingy. I had a blast. My other classmates were kind of like, oh, this is really interesting, but I was like, this is so cool, because obviously when you are 10 and you're a history nerd at the age of 10, it's going to be something you're going to absolutely love. So yeah, she's been roaming around my old stomping ground, so to speak. That's where I went to primary school. In fact, it's one of the most filmed locations of any village, a National Trust village as well. It is a complete National Trust village. It is one of the most filmed villages in, I think, England. They filmed everything there, from historical things to Harry Potter, to loads and loads of stuff. There's like a lot. They filmed a heck of a lot. They were forever closing off the village and filming there when I was a kid. So yeah. Also, medieval madness. So for walking and history, I've been watching a lot of medieval madness as well. I love medieval madness. It's my favourite era, to be honest. And then for spooky horror and films, I've been watching Cobweb's channel. Daniel is lovely. Oh, excuse me. He's American and he absolutely loves Hammer horror. In fact, a lot of the films that he's watched and that he really likes are some of my favourite films too. And thanks to him, I've discovered some new films that I didn't know about, and I have been thoroughly enjoying them. I've been watching Into the Fog with Peter Laws, who managed to actually scare me with his last video, to the point that I was watching it at night, which is probably really dumb, and I had to put the landing light on to go like this far from my room to the bathroom. Yes, it was a very spooky episode, this last video. I've also been watching Will I Never, which is a history of kind of crime and other things like that. The new video at the moment is to do with Helen Duncan and John Solo, who absolutely is a mound of information on Greek mythology, Roman things, on gods and Hades, and the messed up history, messed up stories and origins of Disney films and other films and fairy tales mainly. Oh, I absolutely love watching his channel. My daughter, she's been watching it as well in shorts. I've been keeping an eye on which ones, because there are some that aren't exactly child friendly, like Maui. If you want to have Moana ruined, I can highly recommend the Maui video. Yeah, I will never watch. I'm never ever gonna watch that film in the same way ever again. I wouldn't say it's ruined. I'll say he's educated me into what Maui actually really did. And it's a surprise. It's very good. Obviously the book challenges I'm involved in this month are with Bookings and Books, which is framed to September, Shake-tember with Nicole from A Day of Small Things, Kelly from Books I'm Not Reading, and Jason from, I'm so sorry, I forgot his channel name, brain fog. Oh, this is so annoying. I will put the name here somewhere or below in the box. I'm so sorry. But yes, and then there's Tudor-tember with Lil's Vintage World, which I like to try and take part in every year. So yes, I will get into that book challenge information in the next video, which will be hopefully, like I said, Monday for the Shake-Tember, Framed September and Tudor-Tember video. And I have been watching the most amazing film, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Thank you to the Cobwebs channel. I've been watching Ghosts of Dragstrip Hollow from 1959. I'm rewatching it at Halloween, and if I can get my daughter to watch it with me, I hope she does watch it with me. It's so funny. It is brilliant. It's so wholesome, and it's set at Halloween, and there's a ghost and a spooky house and a really funny parrot. And I also, again, thanks to the Cobwebs channel, I was introduced to, actually no, yeah, maybe. I might have watched him ages ago because I've had the video for like a year, DVD, The Trouble with Harry. And I've watched it twice. I watched it twice in a couple of days because my daughter wanted to watch it as well, and she thoroughly enjoyed it. And The Trouble with Harry is about an artist who lives in Vermont, and there's a dead body, and there's a boat captain, and there's a bunch of other people, and they're all trying to figure out who killed him. It's not a spoiler. It literally says in the blurb, they find Harry dead. And Shirley MacLaine's in it, and I think it was her first ever film role, and she was fantastic. She was, oh, it was just so funny. Who killed him, they didn't know, and they were all trying to figure it out, and I can definitely recommend it. I had a lot of fun, and you have to keep your eye out for Alfred Hitchcock, and I'm not going to tell you where he is. I had to Google it because I missed him. Which isn't hard when you figure out where he is. But yes, I thoroughly enjoyed that film. And another autumnal film, because I'm on an autumnal kick, obviously, is Danny the Champion of the World with Jeremy and Irons and his son Samuel. In fact, his father-in-law was also in it. It's just absolutely a beautiful adaptation of a Roald Dahl book. It is the book, pretty much. I think one or two things are a bit different from the book to the film, but yeah, Florence is like, that's Hagrid! Is that Hagrid? And I said, yes, that was Hagrid before he was in Harry Potter. So you've got quite a cast, and it's just a really beautiful film about a little boy and his dad who are just plodding through life and living near a small village, and this horrible man comes in to try and buy his land and cheat the village, and he's a very horrible man. And again, if you've read the book, it's probably in the blurb on the book, there's nothing of a spoiler there. It's kind of obvious from the get-go as soon as you start watching the film, so it's not really a big secret. But it is a beautiful, wholesome autumn film, and it's probably one of my favourites. I absolutely adored watching it. I watched it with my daughter when I came out of hospital. She wanted to watch it to cheer me up. And then we watched it again last week, I think it was, because we were stuck in all day. And I've also been watching Shakespeare in Hathaway. I figured it would work quite well for Shake-Tember. I keep saying, actually no, both. Because the episode I watched was set around a ball, and the ball was to do with the autumn equinox. And in the background there was an image of Bottom and I think Titania, maybe, looked like it, and that was a Tudor play. So technically it ticks the box for Tudor-Tember and Shake-Tember, haha. But no, I love watching Shakespeare in Hathaway. It is just so wholesome is the only way you can describe it. There are some very silly things, they do silly things, and there's lots of crime, but it's not violent, it's not horrible, there's nothing scary. I'd let my daughter watch it. I think she'd find it kind of funny because they are funny, they're brilliant. I've been listening to It by Stephen King, which took a slight backseat because I've been listening to Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. I want to say Lorelai Gilmore because of the Gilmore Girls, which you can get on Prime, but it's like £1.49 of an episode, so I'm going to try and find it on YouTube because I want to watch some Gilmore Girls because it really puts you in the autumn mood. And as I've said, I finished reading The Frighteners, and I'm trying to read Blood on Satan's Claw, A Month in the Country, and The Halloween Party, just to kind of, you know. So, and also the plans for the coming weeks are literally, we have a deadline now. We have the last weekend of November to get our little girl in her bigger room. And then after that, I'm going to assess her old room, take you with me, as I always say, and I'm going to start trying to figure out what's going to go where, because once it's emptied, it'll be easy. I don't really want to do it while she's in a room, because it feels like I'm just trying to get her out really quick. But yes, she wants a witchy woodland themed bedroom, and she also wants a gallery wall. She wants a gallery wall as well. She doesn't want a mural anymore, she wants a gallery wall, which is fine. A lot easier. I just have to find all the images for her. Hooray! So yes, that's what we're going to be cracking on with. So my husband's got to just sort out the walls before we put the some more damp paint on, and then we are going to put the white emulsion on, and then we're going to put the paint on that she's chosen for her bedroom. And then I'm going to start getting bookcases for her and making things like cushions and stuff, so we can make a little reading area as well. And I think she's picked the rug she wants, which is one with books on it. It says "Shh, I'm reading," and she's gonna have like signs around the room and stuff, things like "Go away, I'm reading," that sort of thing. And then I can decorate the studio / library and get bookcases for that. I've got bookcases in mind. I just need to do a lot of measuring up before I get them, because in the past I've bought stuff and it's not fitted. And as I'm having her old desk, which is over there, and she's probably going to have my desk I never put up, which is an art desk, I need to be able to fit the desk with the bookcases. And also, as I'm still wanting to make quilts, it all needs to kind of work in there. So yeah, and then obviously we've got to start having our kitchen done, because it is literally falling apart. And so we've got a lot to do before Christmas comes. Plus I still need to decorate for autumn, and yes, we've got a lot to do. So yeah, that's the kind of ideas we have over the next couple of months. Right, well, thank you for spending this time with me. It's been lovely to have a chat with you. I hope you've enjoyed my little haul. I'm looking forward to making my Shake-Tember video, which I will put up on Monday, as I've said. I'm hoping to record that in the morning, that way I can get it up by the afternoon. This will probably be up tonight at some time tonight. I don't know, depends how long it takes, because obviously I've got to edit, etc. So, and I'm going to say goodbye for now, because we've got to go and pick up our daughter, because it's getting to that time. I need to find the library books as well. I'm actually sat looking at them, so that's lucky. So yeah, I will let you know how the book / tablet stand goes with reading, which I'm really looking forward to, because my hands have been so sore the last few days, because literally just temperature changes just cause the pain. So as always, you can find me here on YouTube, also on Instagram and on Goodreads. And on that note, good reading to you. Stay warm, stay cozy, and happy reading. Have a great weekend and stay safe, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Let me know what you're reading in the comments below. Are you taking part in any book challenges? It would be lovely to hear from you. My last video, some lovely person had let me know that they were taking part in, I think, Shake-Tember, but they were new to what Tudor-Tember was. So yeah, So I will see you all for Shake-Tember, Frame-Tember and Tudor-Tember for that video, and I will see you all very soon. Like I said, happy reading and stay warm and cozy, and happy welcoming in autumn if that's what you're doing, because I am. I'll see you later. Bye bye everyone.